Okay, so ito po yung mga data, and then we would like to compute our F. So when we solve our population size, of course, we will be using this formula. Count, I will delete this one, equals count, and then open parenthesis, of course, ulitin ka lang to ha, para recorded. Okay, and then enter. We have that 60. That is our population size, the number of our samples, total number of our samples, that is 60. And then the population mean, we will take the mean of our population, so that is equivalent to, if we take the mean, we use average. Okay, so average, so that is equivalent to average of our population. We have this one. Enter. So that is 110.5. Now, if we would like to find the SS sample, that is equivalent to the SS treatment plus the SS error. So take note, our SS error, we have this one as our formula for SS error. So I will cut this one so that we have our guide. Okay. We have here our SS error. Copy. And then I'll go back to this one. Paste. Okay. So this will be our guide. So SS treatment, we will solve first SS treatment. So we need to find the value of our N. We have already our population mean. We have this one. So SS treatment, we need to find our N for each group. So N, that is the sample size. We have here N. Okay. So that is our N. I will change this one. I will move this one here. And then we have here equals, of course, N, count. How many samples do we have? So count, and then we will drag this one until this line. Enter. So we have 4 as our N, and then we will drag this one here. Okay, so we have N here 4. For this group, we have 13. And then for this group, we will add this group because this is good. This group and then this group. So we will add 10 plus 20, 15 plus 14, that is 29. So we will merge this one and then make it as 29. Okay, so equals. So 29. So we have now our number or count for each group. Okay, first group, second group, third group, and then fourth group. Now, we have this one, SS treatment. We will follow this one. So, paano ngayon? So, SS treatment, dito na lang. So, we will write here SS treatment, SS treatment. Okay. So, that is equivalent to. Now, we will sum up our SS treatment. So, we have equals. So, medyo mahaba-haba yung ano nito kasi summation. Summation, we have N minus, ayun na, we need to find the mean here for each group. So, standby lang muna yan. Okay, we need to find the mean for each group. So that is equivalent to this one equals the average. Take note, if we use mean, if we want to find the mean, we will be using the average. We have this one. Enter. 100. And then we will drag this one here. Okay. So 106. Okay, this is 106. And then the other one, 107. Mean, we will change this one because we will have, we will merge this one. So this is mean, so equals the average of this group. Okay, enter 106.5. Okay, so we have now the mean per group, mean of this group, mean of this group, mean of this group, and then mean of this group. So we have now the mean per group. That will be our x sub I, and then we have here one bar. Okay, this time we will now proceed with our formula. So this is summation, so we will be using plus. Okay, so equals n sub 1, n sub I. So first group, that is 100. We will have here parenthesis and then 100 and then parenthesis, that is our n, and then parenthesis, we have here x sub I 1, we have here 100, this one, minus, and then we have x, this one, population mean, we will be using this one, and then close parenthesis, and then that is squared. So wala akong ano sa square, so ang gagawin ko lang, I will multiply this one by itself by ulitin lang, this one minus this one, close parenthesis. So that is my first group squared. But okay, so maybe okay na yan, medyo mahaba. Hindi ko masyadong ano kung paano siya paiksiin. So, manual ang gagawin ko nito. So, we have here plus. Okay. And then, siguro, para mas madali, ganito na lang muna. I-multiply natin sila by itself, squared, and then summation. Pwede rin. O, ganito na lang. Okay lang to. So, plus, we have the second one, 4, this one 13. Okay, this one 13 times, so I think, okay, open parenthesis, and then this one minus this one. Okay, close, and then multiply it by itself. Medyo mahaba. Teka lang, ulitin ko. Medyo mahaba. Ganito na lang ang gagawin natin. Okay. Medyo mahaba lang eh. Gagawa muna ako ng ganito. Itong part na to. Okay. So, ulitin ko lang ha, kasi medyo mahaba siya. Nahabaan ako. So, ito lang muna. This one, we call it as, dito na lang muna. Sa first group, we have this group, equals parenthesis and then 100 times close parenthesis, open parenthesis, times wala na ako, this one 4 times 100 minus 110.5, close parenthesis, open parenthesis, 100 again, minus this one, that is squared. Okay, squared po siya, and then equals. Wow, kulang ng parenthesis, kulang ng, wait, first parenthesis, second, why is it that I've got an error? Error. Okay. The formula you entered contains error. If you don't wish the formula, insert a single quotation mark before your text. Oh. Okay. No asterisk. So we will write asterisk because this is multiplication. So we have here multiplication. Enter. Okay. 441. Now for that case, that is for x sub I minus x sub. So this is now mean difference square. I will call it as mean difference for your sample and the mean difference for your sample and population. Okay. Ako nang gumawa ng tawag nito, square, mean difference square. So, lagyan ko siya ng square. Nasa sa inyo na kung paano ang tawag nyo, ha. Mean difference square. Ito po yon. So, if you have noticed here, yung 110, lahat po ito dadaan dito sa 110. No? So, balikan natin yung formula. Okay, itong 110, that is J7. So, our J7, we will put $sign para magiging fix. Okay, J7, and then the other one, $sign, and then $sign, enter. Okay, so we will now drag this one here. Okay, yan. So, if you look at this one, we will check this one. Okay, we will check this one. 13, 106, 110. That is J7. Okay, check. D22 multiplied. Check. Okay. Now, how about the other one? Okay, we have here in bold po si 29, and then yung pink naka 22, and then J7. Okay, so yan. Ito wala na to. So, i-merge kasi natin. We will merge this one. Naka-merge po siya. Okay. Ulitin ko. Okay, check ko lang. And then this one, of course. Okay, same color. Enter. So, madali lang siya kapag ganyan. Now, this time, we will have our S treatment. SS treatment. SS, mas mabilis kasi pag ganito. Treatment. Okay, sa SS treatment, all we have to do is to sum up our n sub I, this 4 times this one, multiply 4 by this one, multiply this one by this one. So, we have, wag muna. Sige na, diretso na. Treatment, which is equivalent to, mataas pa rin, no? Equals 4 times this one plus this one times this one plus this one times this 460 plus, or actually sum sana yun, no? Sum this one times this value. Okay, so we have the value of 5,900. That is our treatment. So, i-check ko lang muna dito, ha, kapag ganito, parang nag-equal ang ano niya. Ang gagawin natin to is equals, multiply lang muna to, this one times this value, enter. And then we will have this one. Okay. Okay, we multiply. And then, dapat, ang SS treatment natin is, we will compare this one. The sum of itong part na to. Enter. So, 59892.5. Oh. 59892.5. Pareho lang. No? Kaso, nag-iiba ang number, ang value sa book. So, meron akong error na I need to trace up the error, which is, we have here 413.29 and then 14. Ang value kasi is 4113. So, malayo ako sa value. So, there's something wrong sa ano ko dito. So, i-check ko ulit ito, ha. 4 times 4 times this one times this one. Sakto naman. 4 times this one times this one. Okay. Nag-e-error ako dito sa value. So, 4 times etong 100 minus 110.5. Tama naman. Times C22 minus ganun din. So, tama. May error ako eh. I need to find the error. So, may error. Ang sagot dito is 4113 eh. So, 4 times 400. Teka lang, ima-manual ko ha. Calculator ko muna dito. Calculator ko lang. 400. Base sa formula is mean, individual mean. We have this one, 100 minus 110.5. 100 minus 110.5. Okay. 100 minus 110.5 equals negative 10.5 times negative times 10.5 equals times 4. Chine-check ko lang. That is 441. Sakto naman to. 441. 441. Ang result nito is 441. Sakto. And then this one, i-check ko tong pangalan. Ito sakto na to, 441. We will write this one as mean difference. And then 441. Ito ang isa-sum up natin. If we will sum up this one, equals the sum. Oo, kasi na-doble yung ano ko. So, we will sum up this one. Enter. Ayun, na-doble kasi ang ano ko kanina. Sorry. So, we will sum up equals the sum of this value. Na-doble ko kanina yung multiplier ng 4. So, yun, nakuha na natin si 4113. Okay? So, nangyari kanina is na-doble ko yung multiplier ko ng 4. Kaya, mas malaki yung ano ko. So, that means, our x sub I, 1 bar, ito po yun, 100, minus x sub double bar, square, ito yon ha? Ito yon. Ito siya. Yung n, this is 4. And then, this is C21. That is our 4, n. And then this n sub I, x sub I, and then x. Ito po yon 22 minus J7. And then that is squared, so times C22 minus J7. Yan. That is for our first group. Since apat po yan, ganun din dito gagawin sa iba. So, enter lang natin yan. Okay na po siya. So, we've got here a correct answer, 441. And then, same with this one. And then, i-sum up natin to kaya nagkaroon ako kaya ng equals the sum of this value. So, we have SS treatment equivalent to 4113. Now, this time, we will proceed to SS error. SS error. So, we have our n sub I. So, n sub I minus 1. So, our n sub I here, we have here 4 minus 1. 13 minus 1. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, later on na lang yung summation. So, we will have here, we will just follow this one, n sub I. So, n sub I minus 1. Anong tawag ko nito ngayon? N minus 1 squared na lang. N minus 1 times S squared. S squared. Okay, kayo nang bahala kung anong pangalan nyo dyan. Basta kayo ang nakaintindi kung kayo yung may alam kung anong pangalan nyo dyan. Depende na sa inyo yun, ha? Okay. So, we will follow this formula. So, n minus 1, that means yung si squared. Ano po ba yung si squared? So, kailangan natin ng standard deviation, S. Wala pala tayong standard deviation. So, kailangan mo natin ng standard deviation, S. So, standard deviation equals the standard deviation formula. Standard deviation. We need to find first our standard deviation. Standard deviation. Okay. For numbers, we have here. Okay, that is 7.87. So, okay na po siya. Ay, sorry. Sorry. Ulitin ko lang. Lakihan ko lang tong. Okay. Para i-drag na lang natin siya. Pag ganyan. So, 7. So, ito yung standard deviation. Standard deviation per group. Okay. And then, we have here. We will drag this one. But take note this one, mali po to ha. At yung dalawa kasi i-merge natin yan dapat. So, naka-merge po siya. Merge. So, the standard deviation here equals standard deviation formula, statistical, standard deviation. We have this one. And then, our number, ito po yon naka-group. Okay, the result is 14.4. Okay, so I will transfer it here. Delete this column. I mean row. So, standard deviation, dapat pala naka-square. So, i-squared natin to. I-square. Sige lang. Hindi na. Kahit dito na diretso. We have open parenthesis n sub 1. We have this one. 4 minus, equals. Every time you have when you input the formula, you will usually use equal sign. Open parenthesis and then 4 minus 1. Okay. Close parenthesis. We have this one. And then, square of our standard deviation times this one multiplied by this one again. Okay, so we have here 186. And then we will drag this one. Okay, merge natin to. We will merge here. So we will drag. Later on, i-check natin to. Hindi. So we will check this one. D21 minus 1, D24, 24. Okay, check. How about this one? 29 minus 1. Okay, check. Okay na. So, merge. Okay. Therefore, when we sum up this one, our SS error, that is equivalent to the summation. So, equals the sum of this value. Okay. That's it. 25,466.90621. So that our SS total that is equivalent to, of course, we will sum up this value, equals the sum of these two value. Enter. So, 29,597. That is our SS total. We just count. Why is it that there's no decimal for this one? Anyway, okay lang. Decimal na. Format cell. And then number, decimals. 4 decimals. Ayun. Whole number siya. Okay, so 29579. Okay. Now, we will proceed with, take note, after we have that SS error, we will proceed with this MS error. Okay, so I will transfer this one. Okay. So we will cut this one so that we have our guide. Okay, so copy, and then we have here paste. Okay, so MS error equals SS treatment K minus 1. So that our MS error, okay, so that you will be guided, I am cutting it, this value here. So that is equivalent to, so SS treatment, we have this one, so equals SS treatment divided by, we will write open parenthesis, K minus 1. So what will be our K? There are 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4. Poor, fair, good, excellent. So 4 minus 1. Okay, so equals, that is our MS error. And then next is sorry, this one is not an error, but it's MS treatment. Okay, and then MS error. Okay, SS error, we have this one divided by N minus K equals, so equals SS error, we have this one divided by, open parenthesis, our N here is 60 minus our K, we have 4 groups, so 4, close parenthesis, and then enter. So that our MS total, we need to have our MS total, which is equivalent to MS total, close parenthesis, that is equivalent to SS total over N minus 1 equals SS total, we have this value divided by N, that is 60 minus 1. 60, open parenthesis, 60 minus 1. Okay, so we have the value of 501, 501,339, so that when we find our F, okay, so kopyahin natin yung ano dito so that you will be guided. Our F here, that is equivalent to this one, F, copy. So we will be using this one here. So this will be your guide. So F is equivalent to, equals MS treatment over MS error. This one divided by MS error. Enter. So we have the value of 3.0149. So we will highlight this one. Okay. We will highlight this one. And then bold. Okay. We have now the value of our F. This is our test statistics. Now, that is F. Okay, test statistics F. Now, we would like to find the value of our F from our table. Okay, we have to find its degrees of freedom, numerator degrees of freedom, and denominators degrees of freedom. So we have our numerator degrees of freedom, okay, which is equivalent to our numerator's degrees of freedom, that is K minus 1. Lagay ko dito, numerator degrees of freedom, that is equivalent to, we have K minus 1. And then our denominator degrees of freedom, that is equivalent to N minus K, IK. k. Okay. Are you okay? So numerators degrees of freedom, k minus 1. Our k here is equal to 4 minus 1. That is 3. Equals 4 minus 1. So that is 3. And then the denominator degrees of freedom, that is equivalent to, and that is 60 equals 60 minus 4. Enter. So 56. 356. Okay, so we will now look at our table for F. We will be using F at 0.5. Using F05. Now, at an N. Hindi pasok yung ano. Hindi pasok sa screen. Yung ayaw may pasok sa screen tong ano ah. Anyway, so sige lang. F here is equivalent to degrees of freedom. Ilan yung data natin? 356. So, kasi naka-picture to. So, 3 and then 56. Oh, wala. 3 and then 40 and 60. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, alam na, interpolation. So, we will have this one. We will interpolate this one. 3. Okay. Okay. So, we have here, copy. Sulatan ko lang siya nito. 1. We have here 2. And then we have here 3. Okay, copy. And then, I will paste it here. So that all answers will be found here. Okay. We will do interpolation. Okay, so interpolation ngayon, we have 40. We have here 40. And then X. And then 60. So that is in between. And then the other one, 3, we have 22761. 2.227.61. Oh, sorry. 2.2761. 2.2761. No, sorry. 2.2261. The other one, which is this one, is the unknown. This is our X. Supposed to be this is our X. And then 60 is 2.1774. And then this one must be 56. Okay? So that when we find our X, kailangan ko pala magsulat. Okay? Sige lang. X here is equals. Kailangan kong magsulat. Sorry. Okay. I need to write. Hindi ko pa naman na ano yung nailagay yung ano ko, panulat ko. Okay, so we have dito na lang. Medyo ano yung panulat ko ngayon ha. We have here 60 minus 40. 60, hirap sulat ko. Minus 40. 60 minus 40 over 2.1774, which is equivalent to 2.1774 minus 2.2261. Okay. Equals, pasensya na sa sulat, hindi ko na ano yung ano ha. 2261 to. Sorry sa sulat. Equals, pangit talaga sulat ko. Hindi ko nagagamit ng pen kaya ganito ang naging result. Mouse lang ang gamit kaya medyo nagka-problema ko. Unlike yung minsan, ayaw pa ma-move. Baka meron na kayong sagot nito ha. 56 minus, hirap ng sulat, 40. 56 minus 40, 60. 60 minus 40, this one, 2.17 equals 56 minus 40, and then x over, x minus 177, x minus 2261. 2.2261. My God, ang sulat ko. Sorry sa sulat ko. 61. Ayan. Okay, so i-calculator ko siya dito. Ay, sorry. Wala na. Sorry dito sa sulat, ha. 56 minus 40. That is 56 minus 40. Okay. 56 minus 40, ang hirap ng life, multiplied by, para lang may guide ko, ha, 2.1742216, to 2.1774 minus 2.2261, okay, divided by 20. Okay, 20 divided by 20, open parenthesis, and then close parenthesis. Okay, and then this one multiply dito plus 2.2261 plus 2.2261. Okay, enter. Yon. 2.18. Oh, 2.17. Pwede na. 2.18. Okay. So, our F here is 2. Pa-double check na lang nito, ha, sa ano, baka may mali ako dyan sa F na yan. 2.18. Baka mali ako dyan sa 2.18. Statistics. Check ko lang sa book kung anong nakuha nila sa critical value. 2.75. 2.75. May error ako nito. Check ko lang tong ano natin. Ay, sayang naman. Mali pala ang gamit ko na alpha. Ito na naman yung alpha. Sorry, mali yung alpha na gamit ko. Mali yung alpha. Dapat 0.05 kasi sabi natin kanina 0.05. So, ito ba yun? Check ko lang ulit. 0.05. Oh my God, ito siya. Oh my God, deads. Okay, so mali ang ano ko alpha na gamit. So, ulit. 43, this one. Okay. So, this is 1, this is 2, and then 3. Copy. So, ilipat natin siya dito. Paste. So, palitan ko ngayon yung value. Palitan lang naman yung sa formula. Okay. Ito po, no? So, saan ba yung value ko? Ito. Instead na 2.17, magiging 2.75, 2.75, 2.75. Ito na yon. 7581. Okay, gumulo na. Minus yung 2.226 sa 40 yon. So, sa 40, 2.87. 2.87, 8387. 2.8387. Okay. And then, the other one, itong 2.2261, nasa 40. Nasa 40 ito. 2.8387. 8387. Okay, so yun lang naman. 2.774. So, sa book 2.75. 2.75. Okay na. 77577. Dito kasi 2.7581. Ito naman nakuha ko 2.77. Anyway, kung titingnan nyo siya, ito yung critical value. So, our critical value, now, ang ginamit lang dito is nearest value, 2.7581. Ang result natin is 2.774. So, we will be using this one kasi tinuruan ko naman kayo mag-interpolate. So, we will be using this one. Ang sabu kasi ito ang sagot kinuha nearest 60 lang. So 2.75. Although maliit lang naman ang difference nila. Since I teach you how to interpolate, so we will copy the actual value for actual result of interpolation. So we have this one. So if you have noticed, this critical value is 2.7742. This one, F equals 3.014. Ano kaya? Reject or accept the null hypothesis? What do you think? Do we reject or accept the null hypothesis? Critical value is 2.7742. Our F is 3.01. Ano sa tingin nyo? Do we accept or reject the null hypothesis?
Reject.
Reject the null hypothesis. Okay. By the way, our null hypothesis, hindi ako nakaano ng sulat. You have here your n equals this one. So, nag-overtime na tayo. Sige lang ha. Our null hypothesis, that is, the mean of first group is equal to the mean of the second group, which is also equal to the mean of the third group, which is also equal to the mean of the fourth group. Sorry. So that will be our null hypothesis. Okay, so copy. And then I will paste it here in our Excel. Para isang ano lang tayo. We have this one. Okay, isang note lang. Yan. So, our final answer is to reject the null hypothesis. So, you have to write your conclusion. Okay? We reject the null hypothesis. Therefore, our decision is, ano na decision natin ngayon? Ang mangyari, there is sufficient evidence to warrant rejection of the claim that the four categories of movies have the same length. Okay, question po.